The stunning new developments in the Madeleine McCann investigation. Police are releasing new digital images in a major televised appeal. ABC's Lama Hassan is in the Portuguese village where Maddie was last seen. Good morning, Lama.
And good morning to you, Robin. Well, we're standing right in front of the vacation apartment from where Maddie went missing 6 years ago. And this morning, a big development in the case, with Scotland Yard releasing brand new images of a person of interest, which is also making headline pages this morning. This morning, dramatic new details in the search for little Madeleine McCann. Scotland Yard releases never-before-seen computer-generated images of the man two witnesses say they saw the night Maddie disappeared on May 3rd, 2007.
If they know who this person is, please come forward.
The man is described as being white, aged between 20 to 40 years old, with short brown hair, medium build, medium height and clean-shaven. Detectives say he was seen around the resort, and identifying him is now one of the main priorities for the investigation. Maddie's parents, Kate and Jerry McCann, are launching a new appeal on Britain's version of America's Most Wanted tonight. The show will feature a reenactment of the most detailed sequence of events the night she went missing, including this scene showing actors playing her parents, preparing to leave their vacation apartment for dinner at a restaurant 100 yards away, leaving Maddie, her twin brother and sister, alone.
We're not the ones that has done something wrong here. It's the person who's gone into that apartment and taken a little girl away from her family.
What happened during that dinner is a crucial time frame in this investigation.
We know that at 8:30, that was the time that Mr. and Mrs. McCann went down to the tapas area for their dinner, and we know that at around 10 p.m. that was when Mrs. McCann found that Madeleine was missing.
One theory is that Maddie may have been taken from this apartment window where the McCanns had been staying. Her parents had left it closed, but when Kate came back to check up on the kids, they found the window and the shutters open. More than 6 years since Maddie disappeared while on a family vacation in Portugal. Some of the locals aren't interested in what they say is a never-ending case. They've issued a new image of a person of interest in the Madeleine McCann case. Have you been following it here? You live here.
Yeah, but I've not been following it, you know.
But the new lines of inquiry are giving her parents some hope as they agonizingly wait to find her.
When it's a special occasion, when you should be your happiest, and Madeleine's not there, that's when it really hits home.
Well, this Portuguese vacation resort is popular among so many Europeans, so the McCanns will be taking their appeal this week to Germany and Holland as well. Robin?
They are definitely not giving up. Don't blame them. All right, Lama, thank you. ABC News consultant and former FBI Special Agent Brad Garrett has been following this case very closely. He's with us this morning, and these new digital images that are being released, what do you make of that?
Well, I think they're potentially key, Robin, because there were a number of witnesses described an individual carrying a child away from the resort. They've never identified that person. I think him and some other people that can give them potential leads. In other words, when you tighten up a timeline, other people may come forward and say, oh, I saw that. Right. You know, and so new leads is the short answer.
It could jar someone's memory even after all this time.
Exactly.
Also, the release of this reenactment. And it's going to be played in great part tonight in that special in Britain. That is fascinating and so powerful, don't you think?
Absolutely. It draws us back into the case because, again, the key is new leads. And as people watch this and go, you know, I've got a neighbor, he kind of looks like this guy that they're looking for. This is such an intriguing story. And, you know, the heartstrings of a missing little girl pull so many people. And so there are a lot of leads out there that the police just don't have yet.
You talk about heartstrings. They're also releasing some home video of the family playing tennis, and Maddie's a little ball girl, and it's just to remind us, isn't it?
That's the emotional hook. It humanizes this beautiful little girl with her parents, and that touches people like maybe a relative of the bad guy, an ex-wife, somebody that would come forward and provide that critical lead that'll end this case.
You know, Brad, there are some people that are going to spend so much time has passed. I mean, what really can happen? Who really can come forward after all this time?
Oh, time doesn't matter, Robin. I've worked a number of cold cases. 20 years later, it's going back and consistently talking to the public. It'll come back to them, and I think this may work.
When you think about the women in Cleveland, J.C. Dugard, Elizabeth Smart, it goes on, and you can understand why the parents are holding on and not giving up hope.
Exactly.
Okay, Brad, thanks so much.